Right, and we are back. We've got number 2 seed Prairie Fire taking on the number 7 seed Looney Tunes. And we got an early huddle between Captain First and the 2 refs. Looks like we're about to get underway. Quick update from the other court. It is 1-1 between Storm and the Armada, with about 13 minutes remaining in the first half. And so, I think we're about ready to start. I mean, the clock's ready to start. It's already 2 seconds in. And we're off. Neither team electing to bring someone up to receive that pitch back to take the aggressive shot off the start. We are going to set up with the higher seed taking the first shot. That is Taylor Ewell. Blocked by Connor Cooper, a member of Team Maple Leaf last year. And conferring now with Katrina Abu-Risk, also a Maple Leaf member. Both shots going toward Ewell and missing, but the shot onto Lindsay James, knocking her out. So we've got a Prairie Fire advantage in players, 6-5. Big fake there. Oh, and Somerville hit out as well. And there's another good shot coming across. That, I think, was Crocker.
There we go. Lundy getting knocked out. 69 here.
Did we confirm if it's Lundy or Collins?
We did not. She always registers for her league as Jamie Lee Collins, but she's wearing Lundy, which I know is her husband's last name, so I'm not sure if she took it or not.
And it says Collins on my info sheet, so I have no idea. Our apologies if we get it wrong.
Absolutely. Doing our best with the info that we're given. There you go. You can see number 8, Beckus, calling something out. Got 88 winding up. Gets
Trevetti.
countered. Oh, and Crocker gets countered too.
Yeah, that is Trevetti with the first hit and Pham with the second hit. Good, quick, accurate shots out of the Looney Tunes players. And now Beckus holding the line from the middle. Oh, good side-to-side movement from Cooper.
Absolutely.
Ewell and Beckus missing.
Those throws were so close to just nicking her in the feet, but she got out of the way in time.
And good block by Ewell. That was Abu-Risk with an aggressive shot to keep Ewell back. So much of dodgeball is about controlling the space in front of you. Now Beckus and Cooper dueling fakes. We've got a 4-on-3 player advantage for Looney Tunes. Ooh. It's an attempt and a counter. Neither finding the marks. Oh, Beckus with a good block. I don't think she saw it until right at the last minute. Oh, Trevetti with the catch.
Demery putting it right into her catching zone.
Yeah. Sure she'd like to have that back to put it in a harder to catch spot, but...
Or to just hold the ball and fake that throw instead.
Ewell with a throw missing. Oh, no. Cooper calling herself out. And now it's a 4-on-2. Looney Tunes taking shots on Ewell. I believe that was Lindsay James and Abu-Risk.
Oh, Ewell leaving the ball in the court instead of passing it off to the other player.
Yeah, but Beckus has a couple in hand, so she'll be all right. Ooh,
look at that.
Good cross court. Right across the body. And now Looney Tunes 3-ball strong. Beckus in a defensive posture. Successfully tucks herself behind those balls. And finds a shot onto Pham. Looks like back right leg. Ooh,
oh,
two balls.
Really bad shagging there.
Beckus just lost the grip on one of those balls, trying to corral another. Oh, wow. Trevetti's shot just dipping in.
Yep, hit on the knee there.
Well, Looney Tunes taking the 1-0 lead. 16:28 remaining after the first set. And the refs talking to the captains. That is First and James. James sporting the very purple hair. Now both captains relaying whatever the refs were saying to their teams, trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. Can't quite make it out, so unfortunately I can't do any better than that. But
getting a little bit of shade from Bryce Prarie saying, come listen to the stream and hear me make mediocre puns. Puns were once considered the highest form of humor, I'll have you know.
Shakespeare was a big fan.
Interestingly, I actually I started doing puns as a brain exercise. I heard it was very good for making connections and for keeping your brain healthy, and I just ended up enjoying it so much I never stopped.
I just do them for fun.
Absolutely.
And there are certain people who are annoyed by them, I have to admit. That's a bit of a pleasure for me.
Absolutely. I have actually lost a lot of Facebook friends over the puns I post.
Yours must be really bad.
I have a cat named Hugh, and I love to make puns about him consistently, and people get so annoyed that they just go beyond unfollowing. Nothing happening quite yet in this game. Just shots back and forth, but nothing connecting.
So ball retriever. Matt Garcia Silveira frolicking his way to that ball on the backside. Oh, whole bunch of throws going.
Somebody's saying they want to expose Ontario's Golden Boy. Unfortunately, I think he's confused. The Golden Boys are from Manitoba. Look at that. The way that First and Anderson lined up there, back to back with the right and left hand. Oh, nice shot from First. She may not have the strongest throw, but she's got some of the smartest ones.
We saw Morris taking out Cooper after Cooper had eliminated Ewell too, so some good hit and exchange moments.
Yeah, people saying there's a lot with my name true. It is true. When I hear somebody say to stay seated, I always think that somebody's talking to me. I was really hoping we could find somebody named Ted to stream with so that we could just be Stacy Ted.
Unfortunately, nobody, when they're late, ever accuses the person of tarrying, but I don't know. Maybe one day it'll come back into the common usage. Oh, you can see over there Collins dropping so low that she dropped her ball. First with a good block on Somerville's throw.
Moving the balls around a little bit.
Yeah,
spreading them out. She's talking to Anderson, bringing it over to her side.
Demare letting go on Cooper.
It would appear that Prairie Fire tends to play in pairs when they've got 4 left, right? You pair 2 on the right and 2 on the left.
Yeah, you can see their play will be one half of the court. The other half will just be holding, trying to keep control of the line afterward.
Oh,
Morrison
no!
Couldn't find it, and Somerville hit out.
Yep. While everybody's trying to figure out what was going to happen to Morrison, Somerville left herself open. I think everybody wasn't even aiming at her. She was just a bit of collateral damage. Oh, no!
Trivedi letting go of that one, thinking she had a shot on First, but
I thought that might have been a dirty block. I guess not.
I think First got that. A little bit of luck, but Trivedi again, aggressively. Oh, and finding the back line. Yeah, hand on the forehead, knowing she made a mistake. That is not the way you want to be eliminated.
Definitely not.
Cooper with a good throw toward First, but First making herself a difficult target to hit. And now Cooper again. Ooh, that one wasn't as good.
Yeah, that one just dropped.
Now we see Demare calling the shot.
Blocked straight into the ground. Oh, look at that. Demare looking for a catch. This is what she's known for. She can absorb a shot of just about any impact.
Cooper going low under that throw.
Yeah, not in the right position to pass the ball yet. Jumps over it, but screens Collins. Cooper could take this one back.
Oh, just missing Demare over the shoulder.
Absolutely.
Cooper on to Demare. Easily avoids that one.
You both come up. Puts the ball right in the air.
That one would have been catchable if Cooper could have seen where that was going. But
absolutely, but when you got 2 players looking at you with balls in hand, you don't really have the luxury of looking around.
And Demare trying to hold Cooper back. Oh,
brings it down to 1-on-1. Captain Amanda First, the only one left.
And Wow.
Did she miss that point
Oh,
blank?
wow. That was a couple of point-blank shots that I think first missed on. Cooper surviving and finally getting that close-range shot.
That's the problem with going up there and trying to no mercy someone, is that sometimes you just have to pull it back a little bit and get that aim.
Yep.
Just trust that the fact that they're so close will keep them from catching it.
So 2-0 Looney Tunes over Prairie Fire. Just under 12 minutes remaining in the first half.
That was a
And,
false start for sure.
And that's a warning to Looney Tunes.
I think Prairie Fire as well. I thought I saw a false start from them. Informing the captains.
So just a reminder, you get one free false start per half. After that, it starts costing you players to start the point. No false
they're
starts
off
this
again.
time.
For anybody wondering why everybody only runs to the right, that's to make sure that players aren't fighting over balls in the opening rush. You only get to run to the right. Shot from Ewell.
And that is Barry missing with big fakes to drop Beckus to the ground. Barry and Somerville onto Ewell, connecting, I guess, through that blocking ball. Now we see that windmill fake from Morris. Ooh, hit on the shoulder.
See
And
that
Pham traded off as well.
You see the moment of realization.
Yeah, did not see that ball coming in clearly.
Definitely not.
Oh, James couldn't find that shot. And so she is eliminated by the throw from Collins or Lundy. And missing Somerville, who slides to the right. And we see Somerville trying to take that shot as First and Beckus confer on the plan, but just split it between them. Somerville showing ready feet. Oh, and dropping a catch, but you see Crocker was hit out there, and First. Oh, and Beckus still around. Yep. Sydney Somerville is only 17 years old, out of Hamilton, Ontario, the youngest female player in this tournament. Possibly the youngest player in the tournament, period, although one of the PEI players, also 17 years old. I don't know who wins by birthday. Beckus calling herself off. That must have been a graze. And there's
Calling a
block by
timeout?
Barry. Yep, timeout called. So we got 9 minutes, 54 seconds. The clock successfully stopped this time. Quick update from the other side. It looks like Avonlea is up 3-2 on Storm with about 3 minutes to go. Close match. I honestly wish I could watch all the matches. It's logistically not possible, but there's some good dodgeball being played here.
Learn to unfocus your eyes and watch two things at once.
That just leads to me not successfully watching any things, so...
Absolutely.
And here we go. And no, we're stopping again. Refs want to make sure those balls are all legally on the court or in hands. Here we go. And there.
Nice block there.
Yeah.
Another one of the local draft captains, Jamie Lee Collins, one of the top-ranked players in the Winnipeg Draft League. Look at those balls.
I was saying she did get hit on the elbow. I thought she didn't get hit cleanly there, so yep. Refs confirming that you are still in this set.
Yeah,
so.
you got to face your opponent.
There's a shot toward Barry.
Anybody who didn't see that one coming, a mile away. Always throw at the one who's unarmed when you get a chance.
Abu Risk, though, getting that ball through the two blockers. And Looney Tunes 3-0 lead. This is, I have to say, like, Looney Tunes is a strong team, but coming in as the underdog, this must feel good for them to get off to such a strong start against the number 2 seed Prairie Fire.
Curious how they did, if somebody could find out when they matched up in the round robins, if they did. how that turned out.
You should see a shot from Trivedi onto first. First casualty of the set.
Now, if Prairie Fire gets knocked out in this match, then Golden Boys will be the only team left from Manitoba in this tournament.
I'm a big fan of that windmill from Morris. Very quick release, very accurate.
So apparently when these teams matched up last time, Prairie Fire won 4-2, but it was in a game that was only 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Barry successfully disguising her actual release until too late, and Beckus getting knocked out.
Absolutely. That underhand throw that you see from Morris curves to her left. It's got some great dynamics. She can place anywhere she wants, generally. You can tell that she's a top-level softball player, that's for sure. Look at that. Nice fakes, too. Nice little flick of the wrist at the end there.
Here's Anderson on the far side, looking across on Barry.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Nice hit.
You hear the buzzer from the other court. Looks like one of the points will be going to sudden death between the Avonlea Armada, still up 3-2 over Storm. And Pham, I think, was hit out there by Demare. Abu Risk now holding down the corner. And 2 throws on a Morris. I think the call is that was a hit. Yep. I think that got her left shoulder. Now we see both Anderson and Demare going to try to get their team on the board. Trivedi and Morrison both receiving balls from the retrievers.
And Demare touched on the feet.
Yep.
Leaving just Jenna Anderson, number 88, left.
Getting out of the way of those balls.
Wiping the sweat. Bet she wishes she brought a sweatband today.
And looking at Abu Risk. And missing that throw.
And going straight at one of the referees.
Trivedi avoiding that throw. Now Anderson will back off to the corner, hoping to survive in time to get a charge. And okay, well, didn't charge, making a liar out of me, but that's fair. Probably knows how to play her game better than I do. Anderson watching Abu Risk. Oh, finds Trivedi.
Good follow-up, though.
Yeah, Anderson trying to cover that pop-up, but Trivedi able to come down with that catch. So 4-0 Looney Tunes. 6 minutes, 25 seconds in the first half. On the other court, it looks like Avonlea Armada is now up 4-2 on the Storm at the start of the second half. And we see neither team again going for the aggressive start off the rush, so Looney Tunes on them to throw. Trivedi missing.
Yeah, when you consider that Prairie Fire was seeded second, which means that Looney Tune would have been, I guess, 7th place.
Yep.
They are really showing their stuff today.
I think they're really hitting their shots in this match.
Yep.
See the throws toward Ewell. Stays in bounds, stays alive.
Oh, no.
Oh, that ball's getting away. Cooper missing the attempt to punish.
Now, if Looney Tunes comes back together in future, they should for sure call themselves Tooney Tunes.
I can see it. I'll give you that one. I guess if they don't come back, that's all, folks. But they've got a good showing so far this year.
But that's all, folks.
Prairie Fire, 4 balls strong, 6 players strong. And all that just clipping the feet of Pham as she goes to the air.
I'm curious,
down out of play.
What does MP stand for?
Why Fawn, I believe. I'm probably saying that wrong, but
it sounds right.
She's been going by MP.
Nice jump from Anderson, and Collins gets countered.
Yeah, Trivedi showing good awareness of when to take that counter shot, but Becca is showing underhand, and there's a shot from Ewell, missing. Somerville receiving the ball from the handler there. Oh, Somerville's throw missing. Oh. There is the shot onto...
Crocker definitely believes that she made a hit earlier.
Yep.
That didn't get called.
Yeah. I thought it may have gone just a little outside of Somerville's hip, but maybe Crocker could see something that I couldn't. Oh, Trivedi standing right up to that ball and making the catch. Hit onto Anderson. Now it's just Beckus and Ewell. And Ewell hit under the blocking ball by that second throw. Beckus eliminated as well. The referees are talking. First, I think First is relaying some concerns some of her players have, but I'm not sure what the conversation is. We've got a 5-0 lead for Looney Tunes right now. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. And just another update from the other court. It looks like Storm got the last point, so it is 4-3 Armada right now. Close match on the other court. Now the crowd, Prarie Fire chants, trying to get their team a bit of extra energy.
You're down by 5 points, a chant for your team. I don't know if that will help you rally or just add the pressure.
Well, hopefully Prarie Fire can draw some energy from the crowd. Morris hit out early.
Absolutely. I noticed in the round robin, at least, it seemed like what they were doing was pushing players into the ground and then using the underhand throwers to knock out the players on the ground.
First, avoiding that ball, telling her team settle and set up for the offense.
A dirty block from Ewell there.
Yeah, aggressive shot from Barry, and then an attack onto Cooper. Now 5.
Oh, Anderson realizes her face is in the wrong direction.
And James hit out. Caught in the flamingo dodge, and that one plant lag.
Yeah.
It's not going to be able to get out of the way. So.
She wasn't able to flamingo where she needed to.
Barry with a good fake. Anderson not biting too hard on it though. And that throw from Anderson finding Somerville. Oh, and that back and forth. Morrison stuck at the line. Demare not taking it.
Yeah, at the time, as far as she was concerned, she had the only ball in hand on her team.
Yeah, that was a good awareness not to let that go and risk being put into an awkward position. Barry there with a good block on the shot from Anderson. See the shot from Morrison, misses Demare. Barry looking aggressive. Ooh, and Trivedi and Barry making a catch. Trivedi hit out. Collins or Lundy also hit out, and it is down to just Demare. Going laterally. Oh! Looking for that catch, sliding just a little past it.
Minute 46 left on the clock for this half. We are slowly catching up to the other court, but still not quite there. That Golden Boys overtime and then sudden death round really setting us behind.
I just got the courts out of sync, but
yeah, we've been running no breaks to try and catch up.
Both teams talking. I didn't see who called the timeout, but I'm guessing from the way the ref is pointing that it's probably Prarie Fire had called that timeout. So
that would be my judgment of the situation at the very least.
Now the ref's saying, "Hey, line up."
Somebody making a comment that the Duckworth Center is aptly named to host dodgeball. Absolutely, ducking is a very important part of dodgeball, but it's more so than just ducking. You always want to make sure that your face is up, so most times when you're trying to get underneath the ball, you're going to just fall to your knees. You really shouldn't be bending over at any point.
In the back
Crocker.
and forth.
It's just counter.
Yep. Now we see Prarie Fire ending up with 4 players to 3 for Looney Tunes after that exchange. Hoping they can press this into their first point before the end of the half. Build on some momentum to give themselves a chance in this match.
Absolutely.
Abu Risk getting under those shots successfully. James avoiding that shot from Collins. I'm just going to go with what's on her jersey. Wait, jersey's Lundy. Crap.
Something I want to just note here is I streamed a few games from the Prarie National Dodgeball Festival last year of the women's competitive division. And I just want to say that it was much more disciplined and it was a much slower game.
Compared to this match?
Yeah, but just in general in this tournament, the women have been playing very exciting matches. Lots of counters, lots of cross-court shots. A lot of people, throwing alone to take those shots, and it's made for a much more exciting game. I'm enjoying the way the metagame has evolved, at least for the way that it is to watch.
Let's see, James taking the shot toward Lundy, missing. Beckus driving Abu Risk back on the other side.
They're going to be in sudden death in about 5 seconds.
Yep.
Everybody just yelling at her to throw, and she knocks out James.
Yep.
That's going to be a 2-on-1 for sudden death, but if I'm not mistaken, didn't Abu Risk take him out before, or was that someone else?
Abu Risk did close one of the points.
That's right, 2-on-1.
But
actually more than 2-on-1, I think it was. Might have been 3-on-1.
We'll see if she can do it again. 1-on-2. We got Beckus, we got Lundy, and we got Abu Risk on the other side.
Yep, both players with their foot on the back line, which is how you are required to start a round.
Abu Risk kicking that ball out to one of the ball handlers. Looking catch. Ooh, everything missing though. Oh,
nice.
That one
right
bouncing
to the ground
just
though.
in front. Yep. Abu Risk. Ooh.
Nice jump from Lundy.
Yep, cleared that ball.
She's got one ball. Definitely out of the 2 players here, Lundy is the one who's much better on the offensive. She has a wicked throw.
Lundy committing to the ground on defense there. Abu Risk retreating to the defensive side of the line, but there's a preemptive throw.
Oh!
So that is a catch.
I think she was knocked out before she had possession of the ball. The second one did connect, did it not?
I think so. So that is the question, the timing of it. So if that second ball hit her and went dead before she had control of the catch, she would be eliminated, and Prarie Fire would take the point. So the timing is what I think the refs are going to go with now. I think I saw a catch signal. Yeah, we are seeing catch. Oh, maybe she didn't get hit. Anyway, maybe the second ball didn't actually connect with her. Either way, the catch brings Cooper back in, and now it's Beckus who's in the 1-on-2 situation.
Yeah, they've completely changed the advantage here.
And Cooper's shot finds her.
Looney Tunes shutting out Prarie Fire in the first half.
Those throws have been so accurate from Looney Tunes overall.
Absolutely. I guess we'll see them line up for the second half now. Would this be a good time to take a commercial break? All right, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to have time between them.
Welcome back. Second half about to get underway. A quick update again from the other court that is underway. We've got a 6-3 lead for the Avonlea Armada over Storm out of Ontario. 10.5 minutes remaining in the second half there. 20 minutes remaining in the second half over here.
Absolutely. Prarie Fire, who was definitely the favorite going into this match, really got a fire lit under them now that they're down 7-0. They need to shut out Looney Tunes in this entire half.
They're going to need to find some momentum for themselves. Hopefully the break gives it to them, and I think Barry just hit out there on the shot from Morris.
That must have been really close because I didn't see that one.
You see big full arm fakes from Somerville. And Morris hit out as well, but Abu risk on the trade. Yep. That was first ball. And Prarie Fire with the 5-on-4 player advantage.
Moving Anderson into the left guard.
Anderson's throw missing. The counter from Trivedi missing as well. Crocker surviving the attack from Somerville. Prarie Fire up to the line. Shot missing Somerville over. Fong with Pham with quick fakes before coming back to discuss the play call with Morrison. And Crocker successfully makes herself a small target and avoids those shots.
Yep. One of the ball shakers there, I believe, is number 42 from Tsunami, as well as Devin McManus, also from Tsunami, one of the independent men's teams. And then Devin McManus's partner, Jamie Tapper, also helping out with the shagging. You notice there are 3 retrievers on each team, also known as shaggers. And those are the people who get the balls and bring them back to the players.
Now we've got a 5-on-3 for Prarie Fire. Ooh, Morrison just avoiding that shot. Pham doing a good job drawing in balls, but Somerville hit out.
Oh, team catch to Beckus. Oh, they're ruling it floor, not a catch.
Yeah, good reaction from Beckus, though. If that is going to be a possible catch, you want to make sure you're there and you're ready for it. First, taking the inside guard position, now going outside. Ooh, Morrison with the aggressive play to hit her out.
Look at that. 2 identical motions from Demaray and Beckus as they both looked for catches, realized that they couldn't make it, and then pulled away.
And we see, that's Pham saying, checking
Calling
with the
her
refs, but yep, that was a hit. So just...
Looks like your ball shaker was actually calling her out. That's some good honesty there from the team.
Just Katie Morrison now, out of Hamilton. Was on the WDBF women's team 2013. Oh, Demare hit out, and wow, it is a 1-on-1. Oh, refs pausing play again. So Anderson is for sure still in play. Morrison in play as well. That clock is running. And the ref's saying, hey, stop that.
I haven't seen Yule play for a while now.
That's a good point. I think... Well, she definitely didn't start this point, but...
They stopped the clock finally.
First, and James talking to referee Asang here. It's true, I can't hear what he's saying, but hopefully everybody's on the same page by the time that conversation's done.
Looks like it. I think we're going to get back into it.
And here we go, 2-on-1. Demare and Anderson against Morrison.
You can see her eyes just darting back and forth.
Yeah, Demare with the cross-court attempt, but...
Oh, Shagger misses it. You can see the Shagger from Prarie Fire looking for it.
You see 2 throws there from Prarie Fire. But Morrison successfully avoiding them, and now winding up to look at Anderson, but doesn't find the shot. Now Morrison again toward Anderson, easily avoided. Demare throwing high. And the clock is on Morrison again. More balls on her side of the court, going across. Oh, and finds Demare. Must have been a graze.
Demare forgetting that she should pass the ball after she gets knocked out. That's alright, the Shagger's got Anderson covered.
Now Anderson baits Morrison into a low position. Morrison on the counterattack.
Nice little skip over the ball there. Fortunately, it ricochets back right through her legs.
Morrison saying, hey, give me that extra ball. Anderson avoiding that one again, just pulling the leg out of the way. Good fake to draw Morrison to the ground, but Morrison successfully able to block the shot. And there's a throw. Falls a little short. Anderson, just one ball in hand. Oh, two balls in hand. I'm just a little blind. Morrison, an aggressive shot, but Anderson ready. And bouncing.
Oh,
ooh,
no,
that's
she
two
gets
throws.
aggressive. That second was a nice throw.
Morrison showing aggression, but ooh.
Waiting for a second ball. Doesn't want to leave herself unarmed.
That was aggressive, but Anderson avoiding it, and Morrison maybe stuck.
Oh, no. Sends it right over her.
Anderson avoiding that throw. And a good block by Morrison.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
That ball
Some
intended.
bad shagging.
Yep. Good dodge
Anderson
by
right
Anderson.
over the ball.
Morrison again low. Finds that second ball. Ooh. Blocks in time.
Anderson once again getting really aggressive with the shots.
Oh, and we see a ball from the practice area, I think.
That's the first ball we've seen come into a game.
At least in the playoff round.
Absolutely. The separation between the courts has not been as prevalent.
You see Morrison coming up. Ooh. What's the call here?
It's put Burden in the wrong area? In the wrong way, I mean? Wrong direction? Talking to another referee.
Yep.
What's going on?
I'll take this chance to let you know that on the other court, Avonlea has opened up a 8-3 advantage over Storm with 4.5 minutes remaining in the match. So very strong showing from them.
This match still 9 minutes behind the other court.
And still some discussion.
Captain Amanda First going up to discuss.
I legitimately have no idea what they're talking about.
I feel like a line violation.
Well,
Prarie Fire getting their first point on the board.
probably not the way they want to get it. It's not exactly momentum boosting, but that was a almost 6.5 minute long slog of a set.
Yeah, you could say it may not give them momentum, but it certainly is going to sap some of the wind from the sails of Looney Tunes.
For sure. Hopefully it doesn't sap too much energy out of the game, though. That was just a gradual end to that set. So
Absolutely.
here we go, 7-1 Looney Tunes over Prarie Fire.
Beck is in the opening rush. I noticed this team not snapping the ball. They just collect it and then move it around.
Both teams opting to be a little more defensive. And Trivedi hit out. Good shot by Ewell. Back in the match after what turned out to be a pretty long set, just with how long that first set took. Pham, quick fakes. Oh, Anderson with the block. And we see Looney Tunes protecting that ball as it rolls back for Abu Risk to collect. Just don't want to let Lundy or Anderson take a shot that would go unpunished. Oh, I think Lundy maybe got hit up high, but seems to be fine. Ewell driving James back with a fake.
Yeah, I just realized why I said we hadn't seen her in a while, because that was still the first point of this half, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long one.
Yep.
Somerville missing outside on Crocker. Throw from Ewell toward Abu Risk. And we see Cooper coming to the line. Oh, it's James who takes the throw, but missing. Now Prarie Fire taking the line back. And missing Abu Risk there. Now it's Looney Tunes with 4 balls in hand. James and Cooper looking for Anderson.
Nice little hop from her.
Yep.
The correct amount up. Didn't jump higher than she needed to.
And now shot toward Beck is missing.
Prairie Fire is going to need to get a lot more aggressive if they want to get 6 points on the board in the next 12 minutes.
Looney Tunes showing a very controlled pace. They are not going to want to let Prairie Fire build that up. So, oh, that was a double hit onto Fam, I thought. Maybe not. But James was eliminated. Ewell out as well. Lundy missing that throw. And now 4 balls in hand for Looney Tunes. And we see Anderson hit out there. A little bit of frustration on her face.
Yeah, Becca's taking the right guard position. Putting a hand behind her back, I imagine that would be to call play. Nobody saw it, though. Oh, no catch there. And a hit on the legs, too. Prairie Fire swinging it into their favor.
Yep. Looking to get that momentum we talked about. Only 2 players left for Looney Tunes. And Somerville cannot corral that ball, so Lundy with the hit.
Terry, they want to know if you're going to Barrie.
I will be in Barrie. Ooh.
You heard it here, folks. Terry's going to Barrie. He'll be taking the ferry.
I might be Mary.
Not super hairy, though. Now I'm getting a glary from him.
Yep. Terry, Barrie, quite contrary. Somebody throw so I don't have to keep doing this.
Absolutely. There we go. Finally some action.
Blocked
Clean
by
block.
Cooper.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that throw from Lundy just missing the back leg. Cooper going across. Beckus with the block.
You can notice Cooper's positioning, taking advantage of her being left-handed, so standing off to the side while the players aren't, so she doesn't have to give her backside to the throwers. Not that it matters, though, because her forehead is where she got hit.
Yeah, Lundy with a throw, finally connecting. And we got a 7-2 score. So Prairie Fire building up a 2-set win streak. We'll see if they can build on this. So 9.5 minutes remaining in the half. Prairie Fire, as mentioned, is going to probably need to pick up the pace and connect on a bunch of shots. We hear the buzzer going on the other court. That is an 8-4 victory for Avonlea Armada over Storm.
Absolutely.
And I think Cooper hit out. Little cross-court shot there, so we've got a 6-on-5 advantage for Prairie Fire to start this set. Oh, James with the block. And another whistle.
Prairie Fire talking it out.
So, ref Ian is saying going all the way across the court to check on a player.
Well, appears to be an injury of some sort.
And is saying to line it up. Let us go.
Are we going to be fetching resident doctor Sarah Blelick?
I see Dodgeball Canada Vice President Alex Svetlowski over there talking to, looks like that might be Somerville in some distress. Hopefully she's all right. I see Matt Garcia Silvera.
Shoulder issue of some sort.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's all right, but oh, Barrie with a fierce throw. Ooh, Morris, I guess, just got grazed. I did not hear a hit there, so as usual, good honesty. We see Prairie Fire going toward Morrison and toward Pham. We had
putting
a
the
dodge
balls
and
at
block.
the loaded players, though.
Yep. James calling the shot for her team. Oh, good effort from Demare, but couldn't find the pop-up. Ooh.
Tipped the ground just before it hit her.
Yeah, Barrie was not prepared for that, so
No, if that ball just traveled 6 inches further, she wouldn't be in this. The difficult part about aiming at someone's feet is it sometimes hits the floor first.
Yule with the good blocks.
Absolutely.
Oh, the back and forth. And Barry, I think, got ticked. That was first, making the hit. Now we see Prairie Fire again coming to the line, but it is on Looney Tunes. All right. Now it's still on Looney Tunes because Prairie Fire threw last.
Yep, Looney Tunes calling the shot. Oh, number 6 with a nice clean block from Yule's counter.
Yep,
Ball rolling down Yule's leg and going back to Looney Tunes.
and unfortunately on the other side, Prairie Fire losing Anderson. Cross-court attempt onto Yule from Pham, missing. Those are hard shots to hit. Oh, James hit out and on the cross counter. That was first knocked out as well. And Trivedi
nice.
hit out by Yule.
That leaves it to 2-on-2. This will get exciting.
Now we've got
Yule and Lundy, both players with great throws.
Morrison
and
block.
Taylor misses the catch.
Yep, that was Pham's throw.
Leaving just...
And
dirty block.
yeah, Lundy hit out right as she was looking for that extra ball off the ground. And good delivery by the Looney Tunes players to take an 8-2 lead.
Absolutely.
So on the opposite court, the match we have starting soon is going to be two Ontario teams, Rampage and Z Warriors.
Well, I guess I was wrong about seeing these guys in the finals because they're going to be playing in the semis. And back to our match. Beckus on the opening rush again, brings the balls back. Passing them off and then taking a center position. And Crocker gets nailed.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like first collateral damage in that one.
That's unfortunate. Putting them at a 2-player disadvantage. 6 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. I think it's safe to say that Looney Tunes has clinched this victory.
We see Prairie Fire setting up. There's a shot from Yule. Ooh, I think that's a double.
Absolutely. Screened by her own teammate.
Yep. Lundy putting that off the back of one player into another.
Morris hitting the ponytail.
Yep. Barry with the matching haircut, aiming for the same on her opponent. And
referee giving a warning to one of the players on the sidelines. Let's see, Demaray telling her to let it go.
Morrison with the block. Now Looney Tunes going to set up again. We see the shots toward Beckus missing as she goes low behind the blocking ball. Yule with the block. Oh, and finds Barry with the shot.
Beckus feeling out number 8. It's a duel of the 8s.
And that's a 1-for-1 on the side. Both Lundy and James knocked out. And once again, Katrina Abu-Risk is the last player for her team. Goes over Beckus. Trying again with the fake. And the throw. Ooh, good lateral motion from Beckus to avoid that shot.
Absolutely, but I want to say that was a good read from the Looney Tunes player there. She predicted exactly which direction Beckus was going to go. She was just a little fast.
That shot going over the mark on Yule. See her block. At a slow, deliberate pace here. Yule trying what I think was a drop shot there, but going over Abu-Risk. Showing fake. Yule, that was a low, but that
she
one
tips
pops
it up.
Beckus
Goes for the
that was
counter,
blocked.
doesn't get it. Maybe a little late on the counter there.
And Abu-Risk throwing, missing. Beckus ready with the blocking ball in any case. And again throwing. Ooh, good block. Beckus just sending those balls flying over. Not wanting any chance of a dirty block down into.
Look at that. Ooh. Just coming out swinging.
Aggressive.
They've won this point. She's ready for the catch.
Abu Risk missing. Oh!
She threw herself on her back. Uh-oh.
I think she's just frustrated. Huge effort from Beckus, but that ball was just a little too far back. 9-3 now for Looney Tunes. 3:45 remaining in the match. Crocker trying to settle down her teammate.
Oh yeah, Beckus is on tilt.
Oh, and just a hit onto Morris, just on the foot. She has not had a lot of luck avoiding those shots.
Shager's trying to keep their spirits up as well. Oh, catch from first.
Yep.
Brings back Morris.
Oh, and Beckus hit out there by Barry. So first holding down the left side. Ooh.
Trade from Crocker.
And
first gets knocked down.
Yeah, looking to hand off that ball to someone. Very responsible play by Captain First. And 3-on-3. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Anderson wanting to make Cooper worry about picking up that ball. Abu Risk with the block on the other side against Morris.
Leaving Prairie Fire with no defense.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to be aggressive in this situation. You're down by a lot. You're going to need to take some serious chances to give yourself a chance in this set. Ooh. Anderson avoiding those balls.
And the line.
Yeah. Showing good agility and control. Staying in bounds. And Cooper looking across, finding Demare. Morrison hitting Morris. Morrison on Morris violence there. But Anderson remaining. Ooh, I think that was the hit onto Anderson. So 2 minutes remaining. And it is 10-2 Looney Tunes over Prairie Fire.
Yeah, with 2 minutes on the clock.
Start. There's a throw by Anderson. Missing high. Yep.
Yep.
That's 2 hits on a Crocker. Wow, Trevetti. Another catch while holding a ball.
Great catch.
And that is a 6-on-4 advantage. There's a block by Abu Risk. And the shot from Pham onto Anderson.
Block
and
from
Yule with the block.
Getting that ball just in time.
And Beckus hit out. Frustration on her face.
Absolutely. Demare still in high spirits.
Yeah, Demare, I think, showing great poise in this match.
Absolutely.
Oh,
see that, though? Goes for underhand, followed by an overhand.
Yep, gets the 1-for-1 on Trevetti, though.
Taylor Yule, very talented dodgeball player from Manitoba. Also, very talented catcher. She got her skills being a handball goalie. She got sick of getting pegged by the balls, so she started catching them.
Yep. Could not find enough of those balls.
If only 1 or 2 of those had come to her, she probably would have got it.
Yep.
But it was all of them.
Looney Tunes not taking chances on that one.
Nope. They have completely shut Prairie Fire out of this match. It's not a shutout, but it's safe to say that they've got the match locked down. You can see them all smiling. They know they've got it. At this point, they should just be going through the motions, saving themselves for their next match.
James hit out early. Anderson making, oh, good read. Keeps herself in bounds.
Absolutely. Almost fell out.
Morrison going under that throw. Anderson hit. Thinks that Barry got tagged as well.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of new subscribers to this afterwards, checking the replays.
Well, Barry hit out there, trying to block that ball down and into the ground. May have gotten a finger onto it. We've got 4 seconds. Demare looking for a shot onto Pham, and that is it.
I don't think we really need a recap on that game, as it was pretty straightforward. Looney Tunes took most of the points. Prairie Fire wasn't able to rally, and that was basically the end of it.
That was decisive.
Let's toss it over to a commercial, and thanks again for joining us. We'll see you guys for the semifinal match shortly.
Charged up, and I'm ready.